We live now? Oh, it says we're live.
Okay. Let's make sure. Okay, okay. We're back.
It's so like laggy.
Okay, so it might be a little laggy, but we'll roll with it. It's in the name of how our lives are these days.
Right?
Just go with it.
We'll give it like a few seconds to catch up.
Okay.
Can you like hear
Let me check. Just check. Okay. Let's see. Must be our internet because my computer's not even playing it.
it? Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the sound's there.
Wait here. How far behind are we? Hi.
Okay.
Like 5 seconds behind.
We're here on a delay. But okay.
This is obnoxious.
Yes, technology problems.
Right?
Anyways, let's just we'll just figure it out as we go.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
Telling me video output is low. Very bad stream health.
Okay.
Not maintaining enough video.
Should we just use the webcam?
I don't think it'll change things.
Okay.
We can try it one time.
Well,
Who's watching? Who's watching? My apologies.
we both work around technology and we can't even figure this out. That's nuts.
At least the internet has like works during the day.
Luckily.
Right.
Let's see. I don't know if I can turn on here.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the screen.
Well, is that what you're doing, or
Yeah.
there's three people here, but I can't see who. Man,
Chubby Way says hi. I think like 10 years ago, probably.
Yeah, let us know if it's very, very laggy because we are considering restarting because it's like about 5 seconds behind, I think.
Right. It's so hard to watch.
Hearing some fuzz from your mic, they say.
It's because of the fan too.
Yeah, the computer.
Yeah. How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah, this whole like homebound thing is really catching up to us.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Okay, you want to just talk on here, or do you want to try webcam?
Let's see what it says one more time. Let's see what our speed test is telling me now.
Video output low.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm leaving that ball in your court.
I just wonder. Oh, wait.
Okay, now stream health is good.
Oh.
Now it's low again.
This is so terrible.
I know. Not bad, just a little fuzz. Okay. Maybe
All
we'll
right.
just go with it and
We'll see what happens. I'll just have to like turn the lag off. Like I have to look at the actual like stream of the camera instead of the YouTube stream.
But yeah, okay. Well, we'll just try to make it work. If it gets super terrible, just let us know.
Like just go
home.
home.
Like put us out of our misery because it's already been a long week. That's all we need.
Yeah. So how are you guys holding up?
Yeah, we were gonna jump on here Sunday after we had our video, but it's just it got very overwhelming, as I'm sure everybody knows. Every day there's like a new groundbreaking thing you see, and we just needed a couple days to like
just
figure things out in this new work from home.
Everybody home, not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Which is travel vloggers.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Chubby in a way says this is fun seeing other people deal with the live stream BS. LOL. Yes.
Well, Chubby in a way, you guys can stop that right now.
I don't know. It's you would think it would be such an easy thing, but
right?
it's yeah.
I think
we have problems with it every time.
Yeah, I think that's accurate too. But I think right now, like everyone is streaming. Like we don't have cable, so we do only like the whole Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus thing, and we get gigabit internet. But today, I think we were only at like 50 or 60 megabits, and it was.
Yeah. Luckily, all of our work is right now is just like crazy phone call after phone call, so we don't have to deal too much with like the internet. But yeah,
we were on the phone a lot today.
Yeah, we just gotta balance our meetings. But
right?
So yes, we have self-quarantined ourselves. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but so we are not traveling. If you saw our Vegas videos, video. We filmed a couple more, but since then we have stopped traveling. Even in the last week, just so much has changed. It's ridiculous. It's very crazy, scary, all of the above.
Right. But people are still out, which is kind of crazy, but just stay home.
Yeah. Chubby in a way says, it's painful not knowing when this is going to be over, waiting to jump on the deals. That's us too. I feel like one of the things, it's so easy to get just wrapped up in just constantly following the footage on the internet, on the TV. So we're still, even though we're not traveling, we're still kind of brainstorming ideas of what we could do for our next trips, even though we have no idea when that will be. But looking at deals and things like that, just to kind of like shift the focus a little bit away from everything that's going on. Otherwise, you just go crazy.
That's actually one of the things we wanted to talk about today is how do you help the travel industry right now? Because I know a lot of people that are viewers on our channels are people in the airline industry or people that are travel bloggers, and so everyone has this really strong connection to travel. So,
and we know that a lot of businesses are becoming impacted. So it's not just the travel industry anymore. I think it originally started out where the travel industry was the one that seemed to be hit the most, and now it's going into all businesses really. Local restaurants, we're trying to do our part there and just kind of like order from them a little bit more, even though it's delivery. But so we know that it's not just travel. We don't want to get like political here or anything, but as we are travel focused, we thought maybe we would just share from our opinion, especially me working in the airline industry and seeing it every single day. Some things, if you are interested in helping, a couple ideas of how you could help.
It's certainly not any fun waiting every day for a phone call or a meeting from HR talking about what a pay cut or job loss might be or whatever. Just kind of hanging out and waiting is no fun. But I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are
doing the same thing. Yeah. And Chubby in a way asked, are you guys working from home with the kids?
Yeah.
So we are. And we're at least fortunate to where both of our companies allow us to work from home, so we can do that. It's a little chaotic when you have two little ones who want constant attention, and then you're in meetings all day, and then both of us are in industries that are just super heavily impacted by this. So it's just call after call, and it's just a bunch of craziness. Like in the airline, I can tell you, no one knows what's going on because every day is like some new announcement about travel. So
I'm in medical manufacturing, so that's kind of like, we got work to do.
Yeah.
A lot of work to do.
Yours is going up, mine is going down.
If we can.
We're like gonna cross.
Yeah.
So it's been very chaotic, and your company is very busy. Mine is very
frantic.
Yes. It's a tough place to work right now. And I know a lot of people, I didn't work in the airline industry when 9/11 happened, but a lot of people are comparing it to that, but saying that it's way worse than that. So it's a tough time that no one has ever experienced who probably has worked. I'm sure maybe if people have worked in the airline industry for a while, you've probably encountered similar things, but this, from what I've understand from my coworkers, is unprecedented. Like, there's nothing that they've experienced like this. So
it's crazy stuff.
Yeah. Once Upon a Table says, "What state do you live in?"
We live near Chicago.
Yeah.
It's not a state. It's a
We-
city, but
So we are very. There's a lot of this coronavirus stuff going around in Chicago. I think the number of cases just doubled
yeah, since yesterday.
since yesterday. So we're, yeah, we took it upon ourselves to just self quarantine and do what we can here, especially because we're already getting hit quite a bit. There have been a couple cases I know of around office buildings where I work and things like that. So we just wanted to play it safe and stay at home.
We're not spreading it to anyone. I can tell you that.
No. Yes. So we live in Illinois, near Chicago. So a couple things we can just go into, like a couple other things to help the travel industry.
Yeah.
I know we kind of got way off topic there, but that may be Ohio.
We are from Ohio.
We are from Ohio.
Go Bucks.
Yeah, so we grew up in Ohio, and yeah, unfortunately we won't get to go back and visit for a while, but a lot of our relatives still live in Ohio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So travel industry.
Yes. First thing that I would say, as somebody who works in the airline industry, is if you have, and this one doesn't cost you a thing, but if you have travel plans or you want to, you were making changes, anything like that, I would say, I know like some of the numbers they're giving that are coming about on the call center, it's hours long. And just I know that's a tough thing, especially now because everyone's kind of like heightened emotions, but if you call for any reason to cancel, or if you go online, the systems in place and the traffic, they're not meant to handle this amount of traffic, because no one ever expected like something like this would happen, and it breaks everything from every kind of company you can imagine. So if you get across those pages, if you're trying to make changes to your travel plans or whatever, not just airline, but any industry, if you come across like a broken page or something, just step away from the computer for a while and come back to it and just try to be as patient as you can, because I can tell you firsthand, I know some of these people working on this at my company, and I know other companies are dealing with the same thing, and it's tough. It's really tough right now, because I think, customers are just getting very upset by these kind of things naturally, just because,
the uncertainty.
Yeah, so that's what I would say there. It doesn't cost you anything. Just if you need to make changes, just try to be patient.
What is the rule they're telling people? Like travel within 72 hours?
For what?
To not call unless you're traveling within 72 hours?
I don't know if that's the rule, but I would say that's a good idea, because, these restrictions there's no need to rush it. They're going to be in place for a while. I know most of the policies are kind of going to the end of December, or I'm already well, I don't know, it could get there, but most are going to the end of March. So I'm sure probably, based on the information we're hearing, they might get extended. I don't know. I don't have any insight to that, but there's definitely no need to rush and do it right away.
Stay home and relax, I guess.
Yeah, you got nothing but time.
Right. The other thing, if you do want to look forward to travel, you can book travel now, because nearly every airline and hotel and every other travel page, whatever, they have a lot of very friendly policies about moving it. So if you book now for travel in the fall, if this thing stretches out, you can change it and push it back with very little risk. So why not, if you have the ability to, if you haven't, lost your job or are out of work, put some money in the pipeline?
Chubby in a way asked if United is helping out the part-time people.
I actually don't know that.
I really don't have. Things are changing like every hour. I mean, it's utter chaos. and I'm not sure if they are, or like, I know they keep sending out kind of like, and this is, they send it out and then it's made public so everybody already knows, but like it basically just, I know they just kind of did salary cuts to executives. And from there, I think it's really looking at what's going to happen with government support, and that's just kind of what everybody's waiting on in the travel industry. Hopefully it will help the employees out, and that's what that money would go towards. But really, I think it's just kind of a waiting game right now until we kind of see what happens with that. I mean, I know the government has said that they are going to step in and help airlines and crews, I think, and I'm not sure who all, but I know that they at least said they were going to try to help out airlines. So I think they haven't made any decisions on any further action taken against employees until they kind of see like what happens with that. So that's all I even know about. But
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's okay and they help everybody out. But
now we have an Air Canada.
From Canada for Air Canada. All right.
How are you hanging in there?
Yeah, let us know how things are going with Air Canada, because I think it's a crazy time for everyone.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We were just watching Chubby Nue's live, I guess it was. Was it on Sunday night? They were talking about the direction of their vlog, and if you haven't already, you should go check them out, because they do some really cool stuff. But I think everyone in the travel vlogging, blogging, and all that is kind of directionless at the moment.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I mean, well, when travel is your everything, you know, that's what you kind of make all your videos about, and you can't leave your house. It gets a little hard, so
right.
It's definitely a challenge. And Chubby Way asked, "This is random, but do you have a preferred hotel?"
One that costs less than $100 a night.
We have no preferred hotels. I mean, yeah, we just kind of, we use like Hotwire and Orbitz and just, you know, those kind of travel booking sites. And I mean, a lot of times we just do the Hotwire, like Seeger Hotels, because we're just all about the deals. So.
Right. We do have like an odd obsession with two hotel chains. NH in Europe. I don't know why.
Yeah, for whatever reason we like that. We always stay at those ones.
Yep. And then Cancun.
Yeah, we stay at like some of the what's it called, AM resorts when we go to Mexico.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. We just get whatever's cheapest. But you know, yeah. With the pool, though, we have some standards. Right. I mean, you know, got to keep the kids entertained. So, yeah. But we've also been using Airbnb a little bit more.
Yeah.
Especially with the kids, it's kind of nice having like two separate spaces, so you can put them to sleep, and then we'll be in the other room for a while. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what we did when we were in Buenos Aires.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Except for that one, we picked it for the pool, and then strike out.
It rained every day. Yep. Yeah. So I think you already talked about the other thing that we wanted to talk about. Travel planning keeps your mind off a lot of this stuff going on, and it helps the airlines because, and hotels and cruise. I think there's a lot of cruise. I don't know if they're really starting to come out with the deals yet, or if it's kind of like wait a little bit longer.
It's coming.
But I'm sure it will be soon. You can always kind of book that stuff, and then I know for sure, like the airlines, they have, I think it's up until a year. So if you book a trip, you can change it anytime within the next year. Is the current policy, and most of them match each other. So, of course, just check whatever the policy is that day because it's changing so often. But yeah, it's kind of, you can kind of just look to the future, and then if this continues, if all these kind of travel bans continue, you can always just change it later.
What other things do you have?
Let's see here. When will we start traveling again? That is the question that everybody is thinking about themselves.
We've heard everything from like end of May to like the all clear will potentially happen all the way through. I haven't heard many
It's
of those,
so
actually.
weird. We hear planes all because we live on a flight path,
Yeah.
and so we hear planes all the time. But now, anytime you hear a plane, it's like, what?
What is happening? Why is there?
There's planes in the air.
It's kind of crazy.
It's very, yeah. It's insane. We like hear it every time.
Yeah.
But
What was that?
I don't know.
I got distracted.
I know. Planes. When we're gonna start traveling again.
Yes.
So there are just estimates floating all over the place, and I don't think anybody really knows.
Yeah.
Um,
So we'll travel at our first opportunity that we can.
yeah, I mean, some places are saying it could be like, some places are saying summer, some 6 months, some as long as 18 months. I hope that is not the case because that would go crazy in here for 18 months.
This house will either be a hoarder's house and disgusting, or it will be the most spotless home on the planet. I'm not sure which side that's gonna come out on, but
yeah. So yeah, we aren't traveling, and I know in our video we were kind of. This was before. I mean, I feel like things have just progressed so much every day. So by the time we had our video on Sunday and filmed it, like things were still. I mean, the recommendation was not to travel, but I think it was still kind of like, I mean, you could if you needed to, but I mean, so we didn't really directly address what our opinion was on that, and of course, it's just our opinion. But I think a lot of the different CDC guidelines and everything like that will tell you basically the same thing. But we do not recommend traveling right now.
Stay home.
So our stance has definitely changed to that. I think it's just everything you see on TV. That's what they'll tell you. But and that's hard as somebody who works in the travel industry. But I want to pull Olivia's toys.
This is just the biggest cluster of alive on the planet.
I know. But yeah, we definitely recommend kind of staying away from that if you can, because if everybody does their part, then we'll all be out there traveling that much faster.
So where do we want to travel next? It's a really good question.
We were planning on going to Italy in August or September.
Yeah.
So
we might have some really just a killer amount of vacation time left at the end of the year. So we might do like Bora Bora or something like that. I don't even know.
Yeah, our plans originally were to go to Italy. We were also looking at somewhere in the Caribbean. We were looking at doing a cruise.
Talked about South Africa. I'm not sure how serious we were about that.
Yeah, that just vaguely kind of like came up, and
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so we're gonna just kind of look around and see what deals there are. Maybe start planning and then cancel if we can't go anywhere. But those were kind of our top places that we wanted to go to.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I would be excited to just go downtown.
At this point, yeah. So we were gonna try to do originally, when things started to get stricter and stricter, we were gonna try to do some just local Chicago stuff, and then that went out the window because everything is shut down and we're quarantining ourselves anyways.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll just do some of that stuff when things get a little bit more. Riley's gonna make an appearance. Okay. When things get a little bit more relaxed, maybe with leaving the house.
Let's talk about who the real winners are in this whole thing, and it's the pets.
Yeah. I know.
All
you
day,
get to stay
every
home
day.
with them, and the squirrels outside because they're all just chipper, running around playing.
Living their
you
best
have to
life.
stay inside, and we're out here just doing what we do. Once Upon a Table says, "What's your most favorite place you've traveled to?"
We always have this debate.
Yeah. Well, I know yours, right?
I don't know.
Unless
It changes.
it's changed.
It changes every time we talk. I think it's Tokyo, but then I also really loved Buenos Aires, and I also really like Budapest.
Yeah.
So those are like my top 3 at the moment.
Yeah, Tokyo I think was up there as one of my favorites. It's just I don't know something about it. Like the people are insanely friendly.
Mm-hmm.
They just go like I remember when we were at the train station one day, we were just totally lost. Like those things are impossible to navigate, especially when you have to find the elevator
That's
to
the
get
tricky
into
part.
the train because you have strollers. It's crazy. So we asked somebody for directions, or maybe like he just could totally tell we were lost. But he literally just took us all the way to where we needed to go. He just stopped everything he was doing and just took us there.
We weren't even in the same train station. He literally left the station, walked us to a different train station, went back to the train station originally.
Like, who does that?
Never happened here.
No.
Like, ever.
So, it's just, everybody's so friendly over there. The food's fantastic. It's just a very cool cultural experience because it's just so different than everything we experience here. So yeah, that's one of my favorite places.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I going to say? There was another one I wanted to talk about, but I forget now. I don't know. Oh, Portugal also has very friendly people, and I love Portugal too.
That's probably one of the most kid-friendly cities.
Yeah. I like the places with the friendly people.
That feels fair.
Yeah, those are 2 of my favorites. I mean.
Let's see.
Yeah. So. We'll see when we start traveling again.
Yeah.
But
that's like giving me all this like laundry list.
I know. I just kind of was looking at cruises the other day just because I was just curious if they had started to drop prices. If anybody sees that, let us know because we're gonna jump on that just like everybody else. But I didn't really see any, mind blowing deals or anything. I think most of the deals are in like April time frame because they know. Well, they don't know, but they're like, we're not gonna do anything for September because it could be just fine.
Are they even doing any cruises? Like, aren't most of them suspended?
I thought so. I don't know. I looked maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and I was still seeing things for April, but I thought a lot of them were not. I thought a lot of them were parking their ships into.
They're running out of like port space.
Yeah. Yeah, but if anyone sees any great deals, let us know because
we're on it.
Yeah, we're getting like, if you're not going to be able to travel, you at least have to plan so you have something to get you through it.
Accurate.
What's my table says? It's so nice to travel to a place with friendly people.
Totally.
It's accurate. Yes. A lot of places we go, there are friendly people. It's just
the level. Of
yeah, it was like just next level.
Yeah.
Highly recommend Japan if you haven't gone. We want to go to what's the place in Japan that you have, every time we talk about our next trip, he really wants to go to Okinawa. Yeah. We've been to Japan twice. This last trip we finally got to go to Kyoto because we didn't go there the first time, and Osaka. All of those cities, Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, are just so different. So you could just spend weeks and weeks just traveling Japan.
Totally.
Yeah, but we should also talk a little bit about, I think we kind of touched on this, but our videos and what we were thinking.
Yeah.
So we do have a couple Vegas ones. We are going to have to send out a very strong advisory that they were filmed before all of this because we did film them all before this, but there are just people everywhere. So we don't want anyone thinking
it's fast.
Like this is
amazing how it changed.
Yeah, especially because like you'll see. We just saw pictures the other day about like a beach on Florida, and then just people everywhere. So yeah, we don't want people to think that's what we're doing right now, but There's still people out and about.
So as far as like us sharing out content, I think what we're gonna do, because there's kind of been like a dividing line between travel industry people. On one hand is like, don't tweet about travel, don't post about it, and then the other hand is, well, you got to have some sense of normalcy in life and keep showing things to think about and look forward to. I think we fall in the latter. So we'll keep sharing out our travel content and sharing articles, and we've kind of gotten into this habit of sharing out other travel vloggers and bloggers' content more so than usual, just largely to support each other because I think our traffic has just tanked.
Yes, yeah. I think a lot of people just, even though they can't travel, like they just don't even want to think about it. Which I know, I think it's hard to really like compartmentalize everything that's going on and be able to like. It seems like so trivial to think about it when there's like all this stuff going on, but this thing could span months. I mean, so I think it's just healthy to figure out a way to kind of like, even though all this stuff is going on, you're not ignoring it, but just, you know,
You have to have some escape.
yeah, get inspired for when this is all over and we can all, not get back to a normal life, but try to get out there again and travel.
To the new normal.
Yeah, the new normal, yeah.
So we'll keep doing that, and we'll finish out our Vegas series. We have like one about Vegas being kid friendly. We took our toddler to a buffet for the first time, and oh my gosh, was she in heaven?
She loved it.
That was delightful.
She loved it, especially because if you've ever been to a Las Vegas buffet, you kind of know what they're about, but they have like the dessert portion of it is like probably just as big as just like the main stuff, like the regular like items. So her eyes just lit up when she saw all this fancy dessert. So, well, I think that one's not next week, but it'll be the following week.
Yeah. And then I think we have 3 Las Vegas videos.
I think we just have 2 Las Vegas videos. And then we'll kind of go from there.
And that's the end of the road for actual on destination. Maybe we could do like a highlight reel, like the best like kid friendly things to do in the world. I don't know. That could be a fun one.
I'm sure we'll probably do some more lives.
Yeah.
Some things we had thought about before were just like some of our camera gear and stuff. Maybe even behind the scenes vlog type videos. Maybe some home vlogs. You guys can check out what it's like here with being quarantined with 2 kids and still trying to get some work done.
That could be exciting.
It could be, getting kicked off our Netflix account that we don't even,
Okay, but my brother and sister and my parents all try to use it. And I realize that it's my sister's boyfriend's account, but I get irrationally upset by this.
Yeah, so I'm sure other people can identify with this because, there's got to be some other people out there who share Netflix. Like, it doesn't make sense to, when you can share to have everyone have their own. Okay, or maybe it's just us, just another way that we don't like to.
We've already established cheap, I guess.
Yes, okay. But anyways. It's not even our account, and he gets mad when there's too many people on it and we can't get on. And I'm like, you can't, what?
Well, there was one time where we were, like, watching West Wing, and, like, somebody else got on and we got kicked off. And I was like...
And he'll be like, no, that was because the password changed. And he was like, figure out what the password is. Who changed the password? And it was, like, this whole thing, and I'm like... chill, or we'll have to get on our own account, okay? I don't know that you're allowed to, okay.
Don't hate.
But that's a whole another topic for another day. Maybe we'll get into it because we're going to run out of things to talk. Once Upon a Table says, it's week 1. Looking forward to the Vegas videos.
They were fun. We had a great time.
Yeah, we did. And, we kind of debated a little while if we should put them up because it's just, I feel like it's starting to get... I don't know, political, or people are just, like, thinking that it's, I don't know, disrespectful is not the right word, but just not, I don't know, with everything going on, that it's just not the right thing to do, but I everyone's bored at home, so
Right.
me as well.
Oh, wait, Jesse
Oh.
O'Brien, are you actually in the air right now? Like you're about to be wheels down? Huh. That's kind of cool.
Oh, wow. He started to go check out the rest after flight on the ground.
Okay, and once upon a time, okay, so see, we're not alone.
Okay,
We share
okay.
Netflix.
I want to know how the airports are doing now because we traveled a little over a week ago, a week and a half ago, and
Yeah.
it was still crazy busy. But, as you can tell, there's like planes flying above, so I'm very curious. So let us know, after you're back.
Yeah.
I work on the ramp. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you guys like less busy right now? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like there's so many far fewer flights, but then you like look at flight radar,
And there's
like so many planes in the air.
there's so quite a bit of people traveling.
We like look at flight loads now just because we're curious.
Just to see like how many people are out there.
Yeah.
My airport flights coming in, they're full, going out about half. It's very interesting.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it kind of depends on your area because I think different cities aren't as locked down. I mean, I know our area because there's quite a few cases. They're getting pretty strict about it, but different areas are implementing different kind of things. So.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think we went over everything we wanted to, right?
Yeah, I think we just wanted to hop on because everything got super crazy, super fast.
Yeah.
To just kind of tell you what we were thinking coming up, and we don't even really know. This is just gonna kind of go as it goes, but I think that's how it is for most people.
Yeah. Well, tweet us like at Family on Standby or comment down below or whatever ideas that you want to see. If you want to see more like how to vlog and how to get one set up, or what it's like working in the airline industry, or camera type stuff, or how to take pictures of your kids because it's incredibly difficult. Let us know what ideas you have. We have an open schedule.
Yes, we have nothing but time. Well, we still have jobs, but
like in the evenings and on the weekends.
Yeah.
We were used to traveling, but now we are officially grounded.
We are homebound, and we don't know for how long. So yeah, we're just waiting it out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all just like no one knows what to do because even though we kind of saw it coming, I don't think anyone expected it to become what it has. So.
We'll get through it.
Yes, we will, and we'll all be out there traveling again without this crazy thing, hopefully. But yeah, so we'll probably do some other lives here.
Hopefully they'll be like less laggy.
Yeah, we're gonna try to figure that out. This guy's gonna figure that out. But thanks for joining us tonight. It's Fun Table. You're probably gonna have time to do all that. Looking forward to the videos. I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you. We will.
I think we'll have lots of time.
Maybe the kids will participate in a live or something.
Oh man,
that
could be a circus.
That could get. That could be interesting.
Right? Oh man, I can't even imagine what she'd say. Anyway, I think it's time to sign off.
Yes.
So you guys have a good night. Stay healthy. Stay locked in.
Yeah. Just keep us updated. I'd like to see how everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
We'll get through it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night.
How do I end this?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe good night.
Right? This is so funny.